Go.
Oh, this is the intro of the podcast, the Be Quiet podcast. I'm here. I'm not late.
You actually aren't late because you heard the time wrong.
It was
Because
half an hour earlier.
My girlfriend's here, and she helps me not be late.
Well,
to be honest.
you technically were still late.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
In my mind.
We thought we were supposed to be here at 6:30, right? And we came here at 7. Little did we know, actually, that he wanted us to come at 7.
Yep.
So it
was
worked
a
out
happy.
perfect.
It was a happy accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy
Mhm.
accident.
Yeah.
Hey, or you know what? Maybe I'm just a good guy, and
Well, that's not true.
I'm on time. You know.
Your ability to schedule. You know what would be a terrible job for
Hey,
you?
ends over means, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know what would be a terrible job for you is
What?
being a secretary.
Oh shit.
You would be
That-
the worst
No,
secretary.
no. See, I feel like I can schedule people's shit really well.
You think that?
No, it's just for me, schedules just don't work well. They drive me fucking bonkers. But because I used
Wouldn't
to
it be ironic
do,
if?
do you remember when I used to be the most precise scheduled person
Nope.
back in middle school?
Nope.
I was incredibly precise, incredibly scheduled. Everything was in order all the time. I had major fucking OCD. I was just like stressed the fuck out. That's why I got every assignment done on time. And I don't know, dude. I was super scheduled, but I also was stressed as fuck. You know,
Wouldn't it be funny if you were like what's it called? If you were the secretary and you were like really good at scheduling everyone else's stuff, but then you would show up to like your job late and stuff, and you like would be like, "Oh fuck, I gotta work today, shit, fuck." Like you were the worst scheduled person there.
Well, I work a front desk at a hotel, and
That's not what I heard.
What?
I've heard you worked at a Subway. Am I wrong?
Who told you that?
Oh, maybe I remembered it wrong.
Huh? My brother works at a Subway.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Which one?
Peyton.
Okay. I love Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton's pretty cool sometimes.
That could be you just heard Burow worked at a Subway and
Oh.
Burow.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's thinking.
Someone's
That's thinking.
I don't know. Do people call Peyton? Do they just call him Burrow?
They do, yeah.
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 Mm.
I might just disown myself. I might no longer be a Burow.
You might
I
just
might
be
change
Dan.
my last name. Yeah. I want to be like Kanye. I'm just shorten my name to Dan.
Dan. I'm gonna change my name to Yo.
She's gonna change her name to Lau.
Like LAU.
LAU.
Or literally just L.
L. Hey, that's kind of cool.
That well no like that because then if you'd sound
What
like
up, L.
you'd sound like you're like Spanish. I'm El Pace.
El Pace.
El Pace.
Posse. Actually,
Posse.
did you know? I didn't even know this
Here we
until
go.
like I don't know, senior year. My last name is actually pronounced Pace because it's Italian and it means peace.
Really?
Yeah, so my name is actually Lauren Pace and I had no clue.
So wait, so you're actually is that like confirmed? Like do you
Yeah, well, I guess my
are you just not you're not gonna call yourself Pache?
I'm not gonna call myself Pace.
What up, Pache? That's cool as shit.
I mean, it does sound
I feel like
pretty
I
cool,
sound like
but-
Hank for a second.
Sound like Hank
Hank?
from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yo, Pache!
What up, Pache?
That sounds like something like that, like season 1 Hank, like slightly racist that he would
Yes,
say.
exactly.
That cat just got
Oh my God.
fucking hair all over this table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold.
We're lucky that Dan Rowan wasn't on this episode because he's allergic to cats.
Oh.
Dude, all the Dans are allergic to cats.
You're allergic to cats?
I am.
You should have told me before the sheddy hair cat came downstairs.
I love cats though. Cats are the best animal on the planet. I agree with
Really?
you. Yeah.
You know what? That reminds me of one of my red flags of people in life is when people say like, I hate cats or like I hate dogs. Like if you have a specific dislike to either dogs or cats, unless you were like attacked as a kid or something, obviously that's what like you were attacked by a pit bull, or no, what was it?
A pit bull.
Yeah, that was crazy. Mr. Worldwide attacked you on the streets.
Yo,
why you shaved his head, you know?
I probably made that joke on the last episode.
I was
that
at
you were-
Taco Bell with Avery, and he put his name as Mr. Worldwide, And
Okay.
and the guy called him. He was like, "Hey, Pitbull."
Do the guys at Taco Bell know that no one puts their real name on the thing?
The funniest thing was there's this one dude. This is a very odd group to hang out with. I was hanging out with her little brother's friends,
Okay.
and her little brother wasn't even there. So
And she wasn't there?
no,
I
she
was
wasn't
not
there
there.
either. And I was hanging out with him, and I put my name as Bong B for no reason because I just thought it sounds stupid as fuck.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who gave me that order, he's like, I get it. Bong blast, puff puff pass, cough cough, asthmatic. He was like one of those weird ass freestyle. Just said like, I'm a
What?
stoner
Taco Bell
too.
tweaker.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If you do a funny name, he'll definitely come out and say something.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, I forget what I put my name as. I think it was like Uhu Aruhu or some shit like that. Some shit that didn't make any sense. He just goes,
Uh-huh.
and whatever the fuck that name is. That's what he said.
Yeah,
It was the same guy.
I went with Sandquist, and last time I went to Taco Bell, me and some of my Eau Claire friends and Sandquist, and then he didn't get his food yet, and then all of a sudden, Sebastian, and then Sandquist was like, "That's me, guys." So I was like, "Okay."
Sebastian.
But yeah, my red flags in people is when they're like, "Yeah, I hate dogs or cats." Like, I'm not really like. It's like you should. It's who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And I hate when like people are like, "Oh, I hate like kids," or like,
I
or
know.
like when people are like,
Oh.
it's not like if you don't want to have kids, that's whatever.
Yeah.
But if people are like, if those little tiny humans, it's like my one of my professors last semester, he's like, "Oh, I hate the little kids." It's like, shut the fuck up.
Or old people too. If someone just hates old people, they're like, "Fuck old people,
I don't think.
dude."
Oh, wait a minute. I've heard someone in the past 24 hours say, "I hate old people."
Yeah.
I think
Well,
you.
who?
I don't want to. I don't want to dox
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, people who hate old people, young
Who
people,
ate whole?
People who
What?
eat old people.
People who eat old people are not cool.
No.
Yeah, it is not cool to eat old
Mm-mm.
people.
Or children.
Yeah.
Write that down.
If anyone's from the age of 18 to 65, they're fair game.
I can't wait to write the chapters of this video. It's gonna be like fucking 456 eating elderly people. It is wrong. Last time it was every single one had Burrow in it. Like
Really?
the one with you in
I
it.
remember watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the chapters.
Burrow has a trip. Burrow has.
Burrow
an
goes hiking on acid and almost dies. Burrow goes to a scrapyard.
Shit. Okay.
Burrow comes home.
I have to edit that story. I fucked up one part.
Okay. Burrow makes a clarification.
Yes, this is an edit in the postscript because I do have to say I was on acid. That does kind of fuck up.
You
the
said
story
that
a
on.
little bit. Well, what I'm saying.
The chapter was Burrow goes hiking
But-
on acid.
But what I'm saying is I misremembered a part of it because I was on acid.
Oh,
I
you're
totally-
setting up.
I got my clothes back on.
Oh, I thought you did say that.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Sank was like, "Are you still naked at this point?" You're like, "Oh no, I put my clothes back on."
All right. Well.
Do you remember that? Did you listen to that episode?
I did listen to it, and I think you're saying that because when you told me the story, you told it like your clothes
Yeah.
were literally in the car when you left, and you
Uh-huh.
did not have your clothes.
Oh shit! Okay. I had missaid the story to you,
Yes.
not you.
Yeah,
All right.
no, because
Yeah.
I was there when it happened. Then I also had to re-listen to it to make the chapters and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I've heard that story twice now at this point.
I'm kind of sad. My actually, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna talk about. Can you censor this?
I can. So maybe just cut that whole part out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Why did you look at the camera
no.
when you said it then?
I don't know.
Wait.
It feels like a fourth person to look at. Look at
Yeah.
you, look at her, and I look at the camera. You know?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. So, what have you been up to?
I've been doing school, Lego Star Wars,
Hell yeah.
podcasts.
I've heard that game's fucking phenomenal.
It is very good. Very glitchy though.
Really.
Oh.
It's sort of you'll encounter one glitch every time you play the game.
Oh, that's
really.
annoying.
Yeah, it's not like game breaking, but
It's no cyberpunk.
it's no. Oh no. It's like
All the Lego.
it's just like
T-posing.
every time I play, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm in the ceiling. Let me drop out and like especially when you play in. If you,
That sounds like the Wii version. Because I remember having the Wii version of like some Star Wars Lego game, and like it would glitch out so much, and you had that like visible string between you and the other person
Yeah,
playing.
no, that's
shit,
not in
yeah.
this game.
Ah,
That was
okay,
that was
that's
so
good
I
then.
hated that in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
first
that
Lego Star Wars.
sucked
But
ass.
when I play like 2-player with like Henry and we like are
Mhm.
fucking around like doing shit we like off the beaten path of the
Yeah.
game, that's when we encounter like Henry's like
You know,
using the force on me. Like when you're playing as like Obi-Wan, like you know when you go to Camino and like or when they
Yes.
go to Camino in the movie, when you have one person who can use the force, they can lift any object in the game with the force, sort of like Force Unleashed.
Oh shit.
But that also applies to like any droid character. Um,
Hmm.
or if you're a Sith, you can lift any person. Fun fact, but that's after you beat the game.
Oh shit.
But like I'm the second player, I'm
Yeah.
the R4, the droid, and Henry's just fucking lifting me over a cliff, dropping me. He's like laughing. I'm like, "Fuck
that's
you,
so mean.
you're so evil." And then like, but he like lifted me and put me into the ceiling, and I like got glitched into the ceiling. But well, it's not probably we're supposed to be chasing after Jango Fett, but we were fucking around and lifting each other into the ceiling. So
Whenever I hear Django, all I think of is Django
Django
Unchained.
Unchained,
I don't
yeah.
even think of Django anymore. I feel bad because I've just fallen out of being a Star Wars fan.
I remember when
Like
you told me when we were in middle school, you said you were a bigger Star Wars fan than me, and I'm like, well, that's
I
cap. I'm
was.
named after the fucking guy.
I 100%
You
was, and
are?
I've fallen
Hmm.
off.
Little fun fact.
Wow.
Hmm.
I think like
I'm gonna stock that away for Lukas Trivia.
Yeah. When we do the Lucas Trivia episode.
yeah, hell yeah.
Um,
The Lucas Jeopardy.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
You should actually fucking do that,
I
dude.
actually do.
I call that idea. I call that
You,
idea.
well,
The Lucas
funny you say
Jeopardy.
that. I actually made like a Jeopardy board
Oh fuck.
in Google Slides, and me and my friends played it like a couple months ago. But it wasn't like Lucas related questions. But
Hmm.
then this you,
My feet smell fucking terrible. I don't know if that's mine or yours or what.
well, your feet are closer to your
Yeah, probably.
nose than my feet.
Jesus.
Well,
All right.
anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, the Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about how next year, three of my friends are all going to be roommates, and there's like and I'm in their building,
Who are they gonna be?
huh?
Who are they?
Just you don't know any of them. It's three of my like,
Gotcha.
it's me and one of my two other people I know
From campus.
from college, and
Gotcha.
then three of my college friends as well. Like Willem and Tegland, like they were going to live with us, other than they flaked out for whatever reason to do with their own shit. So now no hometown people next year that I'm living with.
Hmm.
Anyways, so it's the three girls are in one apartment, right? And there's one room with two closets, one room with one closet, and one room with no closet. But it's like got like shelves and shit.
Yeah.
So they're all trying to debate of who gets what room. I'm thinking, and then everyone is like, you should do another Jeopardy game, come up with new
That's so
categories
smart.
to decide who gets first. And then
Oh,
I'm
that'd be
like,
sweet.
well, they're not to shit on any of them, but there's one that's much smarter than the other two
Dang.
that I think is gonna sweep. So it's kind of unfair. But
Hmm.
well, I'll try to make it fair. Um,
That's fair. Yeah.
yeah, because it's not all because when we played
We could do
Teglin's,
intense rock paper scissors.
yeah, like the lunch table.
Holy shit! No,
Oh.
dude, fuck. Do you have
You have
to
to
cut
believe
that
that? Maybe. We'll see. What were we talking about before that, though? What were we talking about before
out?
Lucas
Oh
Jeopardy?
god.
Star Wars. Oh, yeah.
Falling out as a Star
You
Wars fan.
you said that you were a bigger Star Wars fan than me, and that's because I think
So
because you read the books.
yeah.
I feel like that's not because you're a bigger Star Wars fan, and that's because you're just a nerd and you read.
I guess it just depends on like what you mean by you're a Star Wars fan. Like, does that mean
Dude,
you know more trivia? Does that mean
yeah.
you just think about it more often?
Or like you're more
Like there's some
knowledgeable
people.
about it, or
Huh.
is a bigger Star Wars fan just someone who likes all the movies more?
Well, because it's odd because there's many different categories of Star Wars. There's the people who are just obsessed with the first three movies as like cinema history and they
Hmm.
know all the shit about the cameras and the special
Yeah.
effects and all that shit. There are those people more on the technical side. Usually hate the prequels.
Well, yeah. I feel
Um,
like the people who like the prequels are people who don't really care about how good a movie is and care more about the context of in Star Wars,
yeah,
about how like that is such an important part of the history of the movies.
yeah.
But in like episode 7, 8, 9, that part, like who really gives a shit? Like episode 8 takes place on like one day, and all that happens is Luke Skywalker dies. That's pretty much all that is important in that movie.
Did you spoil it?
Did I just spoil a 5-year-old movie?
I guess
Yes, I
that's
did.
true. I fucking forgot it's 5 years old. Holy shit.
Yeah. So the minute I
Oh
knew
my
you,
lord.
the minute it confirmed in my head that you weren't a bigger Star Wars fan than me, is when you spent like 6 months not watching one of the movies after it came out.
Yeah. I I'm gonna be completely
Actually,
honest.
that's valid.
Yeah.
Disney kind of like just spoiled my appetite for Star Wars. I feel like they kind of oversaturated. They
I
kind
feel like
of
the main problem they did was they released Solo 5 months after Last Jedi, and it was the
yeah.
same like month that Infinity War came out, and
Solo was awesome, dude.
it was awesome. But they released the same week as fucking Infinity War, so then nobody watched it,
Hmm.
and it came at 5 months after a Star Wars movie that a lot of people didn't like. So then
That's true.
people were like, "Wait, we should just stop making these Star Wars movies." Fools.
I I really liked Rogue One. I really liked Solo. I I never even was really the biggest fan of the seventh movie.
That's
Or
Cap.
what do you mean?
Yeah, you liked that movie when it came out.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the greatest. I didn't think it was the worst. Like I was kind of sad because my brothers in the theater were fucking freaking out. I was like, why am I not as hyped as them?
Because
Like
you're not a bigger Star Wars fan.
maybe
You're
I
just a
don't know.
shitty Star Wars fan. You're a
Now,
fraud, bro.
nowadays I 100% am. Yeah, I've fallen off the Star Wars fan
Because
wagon.
have you seen Mandalorian?
Yeah, I did. I saw season one.
You
But
didn't watch season two?
no, I didn't get.
Bro,
Well,
you are such a shit.
bro, I was taking off my parents' Disney Plus. I was kind of taking off their everything. But,
That's unfortunate. Do you have Disney
yeah.
Plus?
I do not.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I mean,
Very
I
sad.
can always
I have Hulu.
pirate it.
You use my Hulu.
I'm pirating Twin Peaks right now. That's a good fucking show. I love Golden
Um,
Age.
maybe. Hmm. Yeah, you could pirate it. Because have you gotten spoiled for what happens in it?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I think I've been out of a lot of Star Wars circles.
Yeah, because you've missed also Book of Boba Fett. I'm assuming, correct?
I
Yeah.
did.
Well, anyways, switching the subject from Star Wars.
Yeah, because I know nothing about Star Wars.
Because remember that one episode? It was like Bowl Cut Boys, one of the Bowl Cut Boys ones, where we talked about how there's a story and then we move to a sub story and move to
Yes.
another and then move back.
Uh-huh.
This is what we're doing. So I need to move back to Spanish, is what I need to move
Spanish.
back to.
What?
Because remember when we were like El Paso?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I need to talk about Spanish.
Okay.
So I have this. I'm in Spanish class.
Yes.
God has forsaken me, and I'm taking Spanish for a fourth time because I need it for my major.
What is your
What's-
major?
yeah.
Journalism, but I need for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Me too.
We're high-fiving.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Although I'm not taking Spanish, I'm taking Korean.
That's actually very interesting.
That's fucking awesome.
Why do you decide to take Korean?
Cause I wanted to like well verse myself. I want to be a polyglot, which is a person who like knows multiple languages, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I want to challenge myself, right? Which maybe wasn't the best
To a very
idea.
hard language.
Yeah, and I looked up like hardest languages to learn, and I think Korean was second. I was like, that's the one. That's the one.
Wasn't it like
So-
Japanese and then Korean?
I don't even remember the first one. Maybe it was
Oh.
Arabic.
You know what I hate is when people say that English is one of the hardest languages to learn.
Yeah, it's
Why do you
it's
say
not
that's
that
stupid?
hard. The only thing is it's not phonetic, which makes it more difficult for like non
Yeah,
speakers.
that's
I
fair.
definitely don't think it's easy to learn.
Because when
I
people,
think
because
that's-
like a Spanish word will be like la mantequilla or something like that, and then in English it's just like
Isn't that butter?
butter. Like, what is easier to say, la mantequilla or butter?
Well, think about this.
And then people are like, oh well, in
So-
English there's this word that's spelt the same as this, and they mean two different things. Same as in Spanish. They have words like that too.
That's true.
Or they'll have like a little, like maybe a little tilde or something in it instead, or like a little asterisk or not asterisk. What's it called? Apostrophe.
Mm.
Well, in
Oh.
accents.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like
accent
above
marks.
the.
Yeah.
Yo, what
My
the hell
my
is-
damn Spanish teacher keeps calling every accent. She calls it all of them a tilde.
What's a tilde?
What's a tilde?
It's the squiggly. We talked about this on last episode.
Oh.
When do you use the tilde, that squiggly line
And yeah.
in the top? Yeah. When do you use it on like it's in the top right left of a keyboard? When do you use a tilde in any circumstance other than to make things fancy,
other than for Enye, bro.
or when you do like Minecraft commands?
Oh shit.
When do you use a tilde? I need to.
I-
Someone
I
needs to
didn't
tell
even
me when you use a
realize
tilde.
that.
In Spanish for Spanish words.
But it's above the N.
Yeah.
So when
So when
why
you
is there a
need-
key for it?
When you need a nya.
I know when
Okay.
you draw the tilde, but why is it a key on my keyboard instead of the degree symbol or like the cents
Yeah.
that I have to copy
Wait.
and paste from somewhere?
Doesn't make that much
Oh, because it's
sense.
just easier.
Huh?
Like, if you have to copy and paste it, that's so many extra steps.
I know, but I don't need to use the tilde for anything. I need to use the degree symbol whenever I need to type the word degrees.
Oh,
Or I
right.
need to type the
Shit,
sense.
that's true.
Those are things I actually need. Like I'm saying, when do you use
It is a waste
the
of
thing?
space.
Right.
Now, what you can do on Microsoft Word, I said this on the last episode, is you can hit Control and then like the apostrophe and then A, and then it'll put the accent over the A, but it doesn't
Oh.
work for the tilde. So why do I need the tilde?
Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
That is
Well,
stupid.
so it's
'Cause
just a
if you have-
squiggle.
If you change your keyboard on your computer to a Spanish keyboard, they're gonna have a tilde thing, right? Like they would have it already.
It would have an NEA probably,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it has the accented A and stuff.
Yeah,
So
so then
there's
there's
zero
no
reason to
point.
use the tilde.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
absolutely no point.
Yeah.
That's dumb as shit.
Well, anyways, so I had a test on. Well, this is for context. Spanish is my worst grade, the worst grade I have, because I did really bad on the last test. I got like a 60 something on the last test.
So did I.
I
So
s-
did I.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, my hair.
So Jesus Christ, bro.
Dude.
You, it's maybe
The
take it
product
off the
sucks
headband would be better.
ass.
How's your hairline looking nowadays? Is your hairline looking good?
No.
Yeah. Bro, you have like not a big forehead at all. You have a good hairline.
Yeah, I have a pretty tiny forehead.
Yeah.
It's great. I've been blessed with some okay features.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. I
don't know. Been fortunate enough, I guess. How do you feel about your jeans, man?
I have good genes.
Lauren, how do you feel about your jeans?
I made my jeans.
You did make
Really?
your jeans.
Yes, I did. I altered them. I did not make them.
What percentage of clothing in this room did Lauren make?
Actually, everything I'm wearing.
She made
and
this and this.
So Lauren made
Not this though. Not this.
So Lauren made like
That's mine.
This is his that I
Yeah.
bought for him.
so you made all of her clothes and then or besides
Yeah.
the jacket, but then all your top,
Yeah.
which means
Wait,
that
he did not make it.
no, she made this. You
Yes,
made
I
this,
did.
and then you made everything you're wearing,
I did.
which means doing the math, but not including that, means you
Yes.
made 1/3 of the clothes in this room.
I did. Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So crafty.
Anyways, what was I about? Spanish. So I'm one of the last people to get done with this test, and I'm just kind of guessing on some of them. I did better on this one than the last one
Mhm.
because I studied properly on this one. And my teacher pulls me aside. I'm like, "Fuck." She's like, "I need to talk to you about something." She says, "What year are you in college? Like, what year are you in college?" I'm like, "Ah, fuck." She's gonna like tell me I need to like work harder on the class. So I'm like,
Oh shit.
I'm a freshman. She goes, "You're a freshman?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, have you decided what your major's gonna be?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Your minor?" I'm like, "No." "No." She's like, "Well, I wanted to talk to you because, like, compared to the other kids in the class, you are so good at Spanish."
Whoa.
And I was like, I was like, "You really?" She's like, "Yes. There are some people in this class that are very smart, but you are just like on another level. You're so fluent. You know all the vocabulary. You know all this." And I'm like, and then she's like, if you need to figure out your minor, I kind of know what I want to do for my minor, but I'm not for sure. She's like, then you should consider Spanish because it's very helpful, and I feel like you have a gift for it. And
Oh my
I
Lord.
literally walked out of the
Wow.
class. I'm like, what fucking crack was she smoking? I'm one of the worst. She literally gave me the lowest participation score of any kid in the class.
What?
Yeah, because I was like, because you can see on Canvas like the bar, like the lowest grade and the
Oh,
highest
yeah.
grade, and I like the lowest participation grade. I'm like,
Wait.
first of all, I'm like, how do I have the lowest participation grade?
Wait, what the fuck? Everyone can see that?
Yeah, but
They
not
can
who,
see that it's
not
like
who.
you specifically.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
gotcha.
know like how you are doing compared to the class.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck, I suck. What do you mean? Like there are people who don't even go to the class. How am I the lowest participation score? Maybe she just fucked it up, but
Most likely.
Yeah.
but I was like, I should have just said, well, then why do I have the lowest participation score? I feel like she's like, I feel like she was kind of saying I need to apply myself more or something.
What
But
the fuck?
I don't know what she was talking about because I actually am AIDS. I actually suck at Spanish. So I thought that was pretty funny. I literally
That's
walked
very
back to my
bizarre.
room and I was like, what the fuck was she talking about? I literally just handed her a piece of paper in which I guessed on like 10 questions.
So do you think you might major in Spanish?
No,
Ah.
I hate Spanish. I literally was talking to my
Ah.
advisor at my last, because she's like giving me my classes, and she's like, "How are your classes going?" I'm like, all of them are going pretty good except Spanish. I got like a 70 something percent in. That's not true anymore. I have like an 80 something percent.
Well, that's not bad.
That'd be cool though. No, okay.
Compared to all my other
but like a
classes,
minor
though.
in Spanish, that'd be so helpful.
But I suck at Spanish. I hate Spanish.
Apparently not.
It's so no. She must have thought I was the wrong person.
No.
What?
But she might. I don't know. I'm not actually good at Spanish.
Well, that's very strange.
It's one of my like. I literally like. Whatever. Anyways,
Man.
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't listen to the podcast because I complained about her on the last episode about how much I don't like
Oh.
her.
Well, did she listen to the podcast, or did
No.
she know
Does she
of
know
it?
you have a podcast?
No, that's the thing is like the people who are in the class are on my Snapchat story.
Oh my
So I was like, I
Oh.
hope none of them. Yeah, that's the thing.
Man.
That's the thing I don't realize about Snapchat
Is your
is
class like? Do they have a good relationship with the teacher?
I don't think any of them like her,
Oh,
but
that's
Oh,
they
nice.
damn.
they don't like say anything to the class. Like they just kind of are annoyed because it's complicated. I whatever. Anyways,
That's sad. I
but
love my Korean teacher. We have potlucks. Like we hang
really,
out.
That's crazy.
We asked her to go ice skating with me and like 3 other people from the class. She said yes, but she couldn't make it last
This is
minute.
the coolest shit
she
ever.
borrowed you.
Yeah, she drove.
Unfortunate.
Man.
She's like, oh, I was gonna go hang with my friends in the park.
Oh my god.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, her your film studies teacher is actually a
Oh my
stoner.
god, she's so cool. Yeah.
Really?
Also a
she
great
showed a
filmmaker.
video in class that she had made, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in film class too.
Okay.
And she was showing a video that she had made to teach us like certain angles and shots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the video was literally like the opening shot was like she was the actor in it. Her showing her crotch to like the class. And I was like,
It was
So
it was
this is what
good.
it's
It was
gonna
funny
be.
as shit.
yeah, I had him watch it too.
Was it like? What do you mean by? Was it like just?
No,
Like,
it was actually good. The
It was
humor
really
was
good. Like she was a good
It
filmmaker.
ends with her working at a fucking
Happy Time Massage.
yeah, and she's jerking dudes off.
What?
And
Yeah.
we showed this in class.
Okay. A lot of the scenes are her not actually touching it, but they're in the end. There's a scene where she's literally like jerking a dude's dick off.
You can see the dick.
Yeah. You can
What?
literally see her hand on the dude's dick.
Gr-
And then also
Wait,
it ends.
Why did you
Wait,
say to
wait,
talk
hold
about this
on.
until now?
Hold on.
Skip my whole
Hold
stupid
on.
Spanish story. Talk about
Hold on.
this.
Hold on. So she was literally in class, and it's a silent film, right? We're learning about silent films.
It's funny as
we had
fuck.
to make a silent film.
Uh-huh.
I made a silent film. Right now, I'm working on my sound film. Actually, do you want to be in it, by the way? Because we need like
Depends
a lot
on
of
when.
shots,
I don't know if I'm coming back home until the end of the school year.
like after this. We just need a shot of you opening and closing a door.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Well,
But-
where? Here?
Yeah.
Wait, are we
Okay.
gonna shoot it on your phone?
Yeah. Why not? I usually have that
Okay.
like huge equipment, but I forgot to
Mhm.
rent it out. For
I'm
this
familiar.
weekend.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you gonna pair shots with your phone with shots with the camera?
Probably. Yeah.
Huh. Do you think there'd be a notice?
I don't think so.
Like a noticeable difference?
I don't think so. But anyway.
I had a similar class to that where they said,
Huh.
Yeah.
but it was just I think it was more of an editing class than like an
Mm.
actual you making a film class.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So
So yeah, continue.
silent film, right?
hmm
No reactions from the class. It was so quiet in there. It was dark.
No
we were
one was
showing
like-
the movie
like looking at each other like she wants
because
to.
we didn't know what to do. Like, and she was just it was like projected super big on the screen, and we were just sitting there like, what are we?
Why
supposed
are you
to
guys
do?
so awkward?
I
I was
don't
laughing
know.
my ass off.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Wow.
you're not gonna laugh. It's a silent movie.
I would.
Well, no shit, you would.
We didn't know whether to laugh or say like, good work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
As soon as the dick
don't
shows
wanna
up,
be-
everyone's like, yeah!
So yeah, that
Oh.
that happened, but it was a really good. It was a good film.
And in it, literally, it's showing her jerking the guy's dick off, and then I guess she said a water gun squirted her in the face because her face literally gets like came off.
Gross!
Yeah, it's the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. She's
Oh.
like, and
She's cool.
she's also
though.
a stoner.
She's really cool.
Yeah, okay.
It's crazy. And she's like 60, right?
60?
Probably, yeah.
How old is she in the video?
That was made in the 80s, so she was like
Holy shit!
mid-20s, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that wrong, but
And she also made a whole ass feature film. I looked into it. It's
Really?
the sequel to that. What was it called?
I have no idea.
Miss.
Oh, Miss. Okay, we'll do a little promo. Miss
Yeah.
Potentiality. Look it up.
Yeah,
By
Miss Potentiality.
What website is that? Is that Pornhub.com
Oh.
or Spankbang?
I don't even know if it was on some sort of short film website.
Oh, it's so hard
X
to
videos?
find. It is.
All right,
It
I'm
is
done.
so hard to find. She had to send me some
some
link in
weird
this
link.
archive. It's like archived short films or some shit for
Really?
a contest, and that's how I watched it.
You know what I feel like you would be good at is like one of
What?
those 48-hour film festival things
Just like
where they like literally they'll have this film festival and then they'll give you like the topic and then it's due in 48 hours. You have to like include these certain amount of like things in the things.
holy shit.
I
That'd
feel like
be
you'd be
cool.
good at that.
That would be
Like you have
so
48 hours
sick.
to make like a film about like and it's got to include like this line or like this like prop or something like that and then you got to make a movie and then they like
Are there
at the
days
end
like
they yeah, it's 48-hour film festival. I don't know where.
Do you have to like
And
rent
then
the
and then
equipment, or does it have to be your
I
shit?
think it's your shit, and then they submit, and then you submit, and then there's like awards at the end, like the best use of this, the best use of like
Oh
shots or
shit.
whatever, well, best overall, and then like you can like people will watch all of like the winners or whatever.
Well, her and I are currently
Whoa.
working on our first short film together,
Well,
which
you can't include that because you have to start it
It'd be
and it'd be
yeah.
done in
yeah.
40 hours.
I'm just saying that like we're working on our first like project
Yeah, I saw
together.
that. I saw a clip of that. That has nothing to do with her
Did?
class.
Oh, no.
Wait, you saw a clip of that?
That is for her class, but
I saw the
we're
one
making
where
a
with the typewriter. That's the one I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
I
You
sent
sent
it to
it to
him.
him? Oh,
Yeah, it has. We're gonna have a extended cut, which is gonna be all the kooky shit I want to throw, and then we're gonna have the class cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be very, very precise because I have to work with sound into it. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Mine's gonna be a little crazy.
They're gonna be a special ending similar to the teachers.
Happy endings, teachers.
She's gonna make a
all of
cameo.
She
She's
gave
like,
me her phone number and was like, "Call me."
Oh
So I
shit.
could literally like reach out to her and be like, "Do you want to be in my film?"
Yo, do you want
she
to do
would say yes.
Do you want
too.
to give someone a hand job in
so
a movie?
I really need a hand. This guy at the end. I really need a hand job right now. Out of the, she comes out of the fucking like the door. Oh, I know who could do that for you. And the cuts to black.
Oh god.
This is awful.
Man, that reminds me. I'm sad you couldn't have been in because you were in California at the time. I'm sad you weren't in episode 100 of the podcast.
Was that the
That was the
movie?
the movie one.
I watched that one.
Really?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. You were supposed to be in it.
Really?
Did you watch the whole thing?
I
No.
wait. Who were all the people in it?
It was Marcus was in it. Jack Dunn was in it.
I know I watched through the majority of it.
Okay.
I don't remember if I finished it or not, because I remember my roommate started watching it because he thought it was pretty interesting.
Really?
So I don't.
Well, the end it was like podcast people, but then at the end, like the last 15 minutes were all like a bit like a skit, like a movie part. It wasn't actually like because it was like half podcast and half movie.
Yeah.
So like the end was like the end. One of the characters in the end
I
was
guess
supposed
I
to be
watched
you.
the end.
Yeah.
What was my part supposed to be?
You were supposed to like hitchhike. I was hitchhiking. You're supposed to pick me up and then talk to me about like give me the moral of the episode. That was supposed to be you. You're supposed to
Oh
be the
shit, that
elder.
would have been great.
And then like when you drop me off at the end, you're supposed to take off your sunglasses and be like, like because it would be like Burow, and then like you drive away before I could. Like you would take your sunglasses off, and then I would have been like, what? And then you'd be gone or something like that.
That's fucking awesome.
That's what it was gonna be. I told you about that on the
would've
last
been
day of
so
school.
good.
It's
I
like
told
a
you about
Busa
that.
Cameo.
I did not remember that.
I said you should. I said before you leave, we got to do your parts
Oh yeah, you
for
did
episode
say
100,
that.
but I didn't. We didn't do it.
Hmm.
You also said you were gonna come to my grad party, but then you couldn't because you were leaving to drive across the country.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
did do
We
that.
left pretty early. That was
Yeah.
so fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna do that again.
Yeah.
We very well might.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm living in my car, so like I kind of
Yeah.
want to go to the park.
That's something I also wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So
the drive out there last summer.
no,
Or
him
this
living in his
current
car.
thing? Oh yeah.
So this is what I wanted to talk about. This is my topic. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is where you ever have a moment where you were like, you're proven right in something.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so this is my proven right. It has nothing to do with either of you two.
Hmm.
So a couple years ago, it was like when you started dating. It was her birthday. I think when's your birthday? Like September or October or something?
October
The fall.
20th.
I know it was the
Mhm.
fall of some sort, right?
Yeah.
So you bought her a Switch for her birthday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then I told my mother about this,
Mhm.
and I said, Burrow's buying his girlfriend, who's been dating for like 4 months, a $300 Switch. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? And my mom was like giving me like a lecture. She was like actually guilt tripping me. She was like, well, maybe some people like giving their people like good gifts. I'm like, yeah, but it's Burrow. He doesn't have. I don't think he's got the money to just throw around like that. So now that you're living in your car, do you regret spending $300 on I guess
No,
$300
no,
couldn't have done
not.
anything. You would have spent the
Oh,
$300 on something else.
oh, I'm living in my car because I want to right now.
Why?
Like, it's so much fun, dude.
That's so
I can
stupid.
literally live wherever I want.
What about a house
Why the fuck would I want a house right now?
or like an apartment?
I mean, we already have an apartment set up in August. So
I thought you were driving across the. You're going to. Oh, is that for the summer?
yeah,
Mhm.
You're not going to the same place as before, though. Surely not.
no,
So,
no,
is
no.
there another national park they're going to work at?
We have three in my two, mainly two, but
Yeah.
a third possibility.
I just got hired at Glacier in Montana, and
Okay.
hopefully you will too.
Mhm.
And then
They're
then
gonna
we'll
see
have
your
that
track
to pick
record.
from.
Like, have you worked at any other parks before?
They're just
Yeah,
gonna
we
look
do
my
that
name
stuff.
up. It's gonna be me talking about doing acid in the mountains. They're like, huh? Maybe
Listen to
that's
this
a thing.
podcast episode where you described you manipulating this boss named
Oh my
what is his
god.
name? Frank or something? What was the guy's name? What was the guy? Benson? What was his name?
Benson? We
Benson?
can just
No,
call
no, no.
him
What was
Benson.
the Benson guy's name?
Oh shit.
You know, shut the fuck. You know what the guy's name was?
I
The guy
didn't.
with the sausages.
I didn't say his actual name.
Sausages.
What? What the fuck? Sausages?
What, were you not on the? Yeah, I'm telling stories that happened to you that you told me. When you like you carved like burned
Oh my
words into the
god,
guy's
yeah. No,
sausages.
that wasn't our
What?
boss. That was
That was Phil.
yeah.
Phil, that's like
shit.
almost the
Yeah,
same
shit.
thing. That's like,
Oh shit.
no, he's
Ow.
fine. She lands on her feet.
Oh yeah, fucking Phil. I forgot about that. Yeah, Phil was wild. She was actually there for that.
Phil was crazy.
She was
Phil
there.
was gross.
Yeah.
All right, I remember. I heard the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a fucking madman.
I can't believe when I said sausages, you didn't immediately remember who I was talking about.
I don't know.
Because you
Dude.
said boss.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
thought he
was
was your
trying to think,
boss.
what boss is...
Wasn't he like the Benson? Like he like
He had been there a little
I'm
while,
gonna
so
pull up
maybe
a
that
picture of the
was...
sausage. I found it.
no, you texted it to me after
Oh
the
shit.
episode.
Okay.
I swear sometimes I feel like I know more about you than you.
Well.
There's so much stuff that happens. It's hard to remember
fuck.
everything.
That's how my dad is. He always
Oh.
she always tries to go on my dad when we're like he's like on the couch.
Well, she's super cute, so
Mm.
I feel bad swatting her away, but I'm allergic.
No, it's
I
okay.
can't believe she's as old as she is.
Yeah, this is a cool moment.
What did you say, 13?
Like 13 or something.
She looks like she's like
Oh, maybe like.
half a year old.
For real.
Yeah.
I thought she was a kitten.
Well, you'd be wrong.
That's wild.
She's a boomer.
She's a boomer.
Yeah. How old is 13 in cat? Is there cat years?
Yeah.
Yes, there
I think
is.
7?
I
Is
think
it
that's
7?
dog years.
That's dog years. You know what
Is it the
pisses
same thing?
you know
Yeah.
what pisses me off
What?
is when teachers are like in like imagine like a TV show or like a comic or something where like the teacher's like or like the kid is like, how old are you? And the teacher's like, oh, I'm 37. And the kid's like, huh, yeah, in dog years. And everyone's like, ah.
15.
But if it's in dog years, then it would make it younger.
Oh yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, if it's in dog years, then that means that the teacher would be like 7 years old.
She's 195.
Holy,
What the
that
fuck?
can't be.
Wait,
195.
The first year of a cat's life is equal to 15 human years. Oh, wait, hold on.
I knocked
The
your cat
second
off
year
and
is
her
equal
bones
to
just
9. The
go to
third...
powder.
Wait, after the second year, each additional year is 4. That's
Is there
so
not like a
weird.
math
the
equation?
fuck?
Like you can type in like what is 13 in cat
Why
years?
do we have to do the Pythagorean
on.
theorem?
There's
fucking
also we didn't even like
cat?
adopt this cat.
24.
We just found it.
Oh, that's sweet.
It just showed up after like a storm, and then we like took it, and then we like asked around. It's
Okay,
like any
she's 68.
holy shit.
Holy God, man,
She's nimble for 68.
She is a boomer.
for real.
How many
It's crazy.
68-year-olds can climb a tree? Exactly.
My grandma probably could.
If she tried.
Yeah.
She went on that hike with
She's
us. She
awesome.
went on a very steep hike with us.
Do you think your film studies teacher could climb a tree?
Oh yeah. She
Oh,
can
shit.
fucking do a cartwheel. I mean, she's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I can
awesome.
imagine.
I like her.
I very much want to meet your film
She's
studies
cool.
teacher.
Well,
Oh shit! I had a story.
there we go.
A story I want to tell about living in my car. Right.
Okay.
So, honestly, before I even moved into my car, it was a fucking disaster. Did I tell you about the catastrophe that happened to me in my car? Oh yeah, I did on the phone.
Oh yeah, I'm not. By the way, I just want to clear up. The thing I said earlier about you spending $300, that wasn't like a diss at you. That was a diss at my mom for
Oh,
criticizing me for not spending $300 on a present.
what? There's still nothing wrong with that. There's still nothing wrong with spending $300 on a present. Like,
And I use it all the time. No, do you know what
Well,
he got me for my most recent birthday?
what's that?
He's a good gift giver.
oh, thanks.
Okay.
Do you-
I need
wait,
to
can I
set it up a
guess?
little bit. Yes, you can set it. You can guess, but I'm gonna set it up before I tell you.
Did he give you like? Fuck, I was gonna think of something like really stupidly expensive as a joke, but I like the timing of the joke had
A
passed.
Rolex watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay. All right.
Edit it in. What did he give you? A Rolex?
Yeah. No.
No.
What did he give
What?
you?
Loser.
Stock share in Apple?
I bought her 1 Bitcoin.
9% of the Twitter stock?
So, okay, when we were out in California, right?
Mhm.
We went on a hike, and at the we lived at the top of this hill, right?
Mm.
And we were gonna hike down to the bottom because we heard there was a lake. We were hiking down. We got to the bottom, and there was this lake, and there was also a beach, right?
Mhm.
But we didn't know there was a beach, so we didn't bring swimsuits or anything.
Okay.
We really wanted to go swimming, so I waddled in with my clothes on, and we were having fun and splashing around with our new friend Andrew.
Yeah, my roommate.
Yeah. And then
Roommate.
when we got back out and we're walking up, I realized I had my earbuds in my pocket.
Ooh.
So they were gone. And I actually tried to keep using them once school started because I was like walking to class and I would pop them in and they're the wire kind. And every time I would put them in, they would zap me like every 10 minutes. But I kept using it because I needed them. So I was like, I don't
She's
care.
just fucking
And
torturing yourself.
yeah.
You
So-
come to class and your hair is like sticking.
Yeah.
Yo, you're probably
No.
trained some fucked up like psychological shit using like shock
My
therapy.
brain is like-
Music makes me mad.
Just in class. What's happening? I'm listening to fucking Taylor Swift.
I play a song for her. She's like, oh.
only when music plays, like someone like does some sort of insane torture by like texting her every time she gets a notification. Stop texting me.
There's one song that like I play it. It just fucking like PTSD brings her back to the exact.
It's like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
you play like Thunderstruck. Just fucking.
It's Astro or sicko mode. So
As soon as
goes down.
the bass is about to drop, and then she's like, "No!" All right, anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption.
So that was happening. No, you're good. And I kept telling him, I'm like, I need new earbuds, but I cannot afford them. And I mean, I could have gotten the other $20 ones, but
Like
I'm
the
like,
shitty
I
like
want
iPhone
AirPods.
headphones.
Yeah. So I'm like, I want, and my mom for something was like, oh, I got you AirPods. They were like the $10 AirPods from Walmart,
Oh.
and they zapped me too. But they weren't like I didn't swim with them. They just like came that way.
Okay,
So-
maybe that's more of a you problem. I feel
Maybe
like.
it's a me
Maybe it's
problem.
fucking PTSD.
Maybe-
The song. She plays it. It's like, oh, what the fuck? These ones are fucked too.
There's something in her like ears, like there's like metal of some sort in her
A
ears.
certain frequency just like fucking zaps your brain.
No. The earbuds like gave me zap superpowers, and now whenever I use
Yeah.
headphones,
She's
it just zaps.
super hearing.
Yeah.
You're like the guy from Infamous.
I have not seen or I played that.
Oh shit.
But long story short, I needed earbuds, and for my birthday, he got me AirPod Pros.
AirPod Pros. Okay,
Pros.
you know what? I'm realizing now that I was actually wrong
You were
in the entire thing because, well, never mind. I feel like I was half wrong
Why?
because I feel like your good gift giving is what keeps. Well, no. 'Cause
What keeps us together?
It's not what keeps you together, but it's a nice like because you're in a very healthy long like 2+ year relationship.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, like.
but it's not like if you didn't buy the Switch and she would it's like she's like I gotta stay with Burow. He got
Yeah,
me.
if you don't
He
buy
got
the
me a
Switch and
Switch.
oh,
You've got to up the ante.
Yeah.
Burrow's like that.
Next year-
Burrow
Next
is
year, you
literally.
better get me Chanel or else I'm dumping you.
Bro's living in his car.
Yeah.
We're like, bro, why are you living? Why are you living in the car? Bro, our anniversary's coming up.
My girlfriend's giving gifts.
I'm living in my car buying Lauren gifts.
Oh my
Oh
lord.
my god.
like and then all of a sudden like
I
she
buy her Versace shit.
you hear like someone like open the door. You're like, that's her. She can probably hear this whole conversation with her super hearing stuff talking about it.
By the time our like 10th anniversary comes around, he's like in a cold sweat when
Yeah.
October comes around.
It's like shit.
Imagine if you fucking.
He's
like,
got to go on some adventure to find
No.
like the fucking crystal
No.
skull to buy
No,
it
no,
to
no,
sell
no,
it
dude,
to buy her a
dude.
gift.
Dude, this is gonna be like Breaking Bad too, because there's my dad. But instead of me having cancer, I'm just having this support gift.
Yeah, yeah.
Together.
Yeah. Because you started off month 4 with a $300 gift. That Switch costs as much as wasn't that how much you sold your car for?
No.
Oh no, that was 13. How much did you sell your car for?
1.3K.
Oh, what did you sell for 300? What am I thinking? Hey, wait, you need to tell me. Have you sold the Burow buttons yet? You need to sell that to me, remember?
Oh, it's
We
at your
have
house.
them in a little pile in my room right now.
Yeah.
For
merch.
context, Burow put on his Snapchat story. He said, "I'm selling the Burow buttons," which is
Yeah.
a name that I came up
It's
with.
Dan merch.
I'd like to say.
Yeah. Wait, does the audience know the significance of Burow buttons or even what they are?
I'm
We should
sure.
explain
It's
it.
a shirt that Burow would have like 10 of these shirts.
I think half
that-
the podcasts I've had them on.
Yeah, but well, not the videos ones.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah, but he would like have these shirts that would button
With
up
like
here.
waffle print patterns.
Yeah, they all do like the exact same. So Burrow's like, I'm selling my infamous Burow buttons, and then he said, I'm selling them each for $5, and I said, can I get one for $2 because you owe me $3 for editing a video for him in junior year of high school. So now I'm stealing $3 from a homeless person.
You fuckhead.
Sorry,
Oh,
bro, but you
man.
do owe me that $3.
Hey,
I
that's
had to
true.
buy a fucking green screen app on my phone to edit your video.
He's selling his buttons to save up money for my
He's selling his clothes.
I'm selling my clothes to buy you outfits. Oh my god. No, but for real, living out of my car is not a bad gig. I was actually really forward thinking for once. Like
Really?
the car I got just in case I had to move into it. I made sure that I could like fit a mattress in the back. 'Cause I was like, I was homeless in California. I already know small cars suck. But what sucks is this is a gas guzzler. It only takes 15 miles per gallon. It sucks ass.
The guy's like giving you a tour of the cars like that he's selling. He's like, this one has very good gas mileage. He's like, yeah, but I don't like the.
Yeah, but can you fit a mattress?
Yeah. I like the open floor plan of this car.
It looks really nice though.
It's pretty sweet. I'll have to show you. Oh,
You go inside, it's like the fucking Harry Potter like tent. It's like a fucking.
It's a whole house.
It's like it's stupidly bigger than it is.
In Adventure Time? Do you watch Adventure Time?
No.
What?
I probably know what you're talking
If
about.
anyone gets it, there's an episode where he makes a pillow fort, right?
Oh,
and he goes to the
shit,
pillow
yeah.
fort, and it's like another dimension
That's
with
my
like a
car.
pillow family, and he just like
Okay.
lives the pillow life until he dies, and then he comes back out.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes in Adventure Time. That's a good one.
I was always more of a regular show.
I love
Regular
both.
show was good too.
See, I was on the regular show vibe
That's how we
And
met.
then
That's
she
how we
put
became
me
friends.
on.
Was talking about regular show.
and shitting on John
Really?
Brown.
Not well, kind of, yeah. That actually is the first thing we talked about was we were making fun of John Braun for
That's
something.
true.
We should
Okay.
get John Braun and Burow on an episode.
Oh man,
That would be
you know we're
interesting.
actually cool with each other.
Really?
He had me on Snap a while ago, and I messaged him about something. I don't even remember. I remember near the end of. I don't even remember what grade that was. He actually sat by me at breakfast and we actually talked. It's like, what the fuck? This guy actually is okay with me now?
Last time that we had meal together, you fucking put my ketchup in your applesauce and didn't end up
kicked
well.
me.
Yeah. Who was in the wrong? You were in the wrong in that, right? Or no? I don't remember.
We're fucking kids. I don't know, dude.
Oh, okay. That's what anyone who is an asshole when they're a kid says. Oh, you can't judge me back when I was a kid.
No, but for real, like, it was just stupid. It was like I couldn't go to something because my mom grounded me. You took or you were going to post like fuck you bitch on my mom's like timeline on her Facebook, so I took your phone away because you said you weren't going to post it.
Who,
But
me?
yeah.
Whoa, wait, hold on. I
But
forgot.
you were like,
I thought you were talking about John Brown the Start Time. Restart.
no. So I got grounded from going to some event or something with you because of my mom.
Okay.
And you were gonna put "fuck you, bitch" on my mom's Facebook timeline because you were friends with her for some
Oh,
godforsaken
I'm
reason.
not friends with her, but
So,
I'm friends with you. I need to clue this up because every fucking person says this.
oh, did you tag her?
How Facebook works is if you are friends with someone and someone else tags you, like I'm friends with you, your
Yeah,
mom tags you in a post. That shows up on my feed.
that's
That's
true.
how
Yeah.
Facebook works.
Were you gonna comment
I was
on
gonna
that
comment
post?
because I have access to your mom's thing because it's public
Oh,
and
gotcha.
she's not private. I was gonna say like, "Fuck you for grounding my friend" or something.
Yeah.
He missed this thing because oh no, it's because you missed the first like 3 podcasts.
Oh
Oh no
shit.
no no! Wait, this is way after. This is way before the podcast started.
No. It was something like that. It was.
It was like
God, I don't
you
remember what it
missed
was.
like a bunch of things that I was like a
Oh
party or something I was
wait.
doing.
Was it the thing that we were filming? The thing at Nolan's house.
The school project?
Yes.
No, because you were there for that. Oh,
No. At
but
Nolan's
you
house because
flaked.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you weren't
flaked.
at Nolan's
I flaked for
house.
the first recording
Maybe
at
that's what it
Nolan's
was. Yeah, I was like,
house.
you were ruining my grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually exactly what happened. I remember
Well,
it now.
so you said you weren't even gonna comment it, but
Yeah.
I took your phone away. I was like, "Fuck you, dude! Why are you gonna comment that on my mom's post?" And then John Braun
Uh-huh.
fucking takes his ketchup. Or no. How did it start? I don't. Did he throw
Ugh.
my ketchup in my applesauce?
Yeah, no. He took your ketchup and then you like knocked it out of his hand or something and it fell into your applesauce. Or maybe it destroyed. No. It was his applesauce, so his thing got ruined. And then you threw it onto John Braun or like accidentally. So
No.
John Braun got triple fucked and you did all three of the wrong things. You took my phone.
No. That's not even what happened. What happened was he he kept trying to take the phone out of my hand,
Yeah.
and then he just took my ketchup, put it in my applesauce, and it splashed onto my shirt and my pants, and I scooped all the applesauce off and just slapped him on the back with it and walked away. And then he runs up and kicks and misses,
Yeah.
and we just look at each other, and like everyone's like, oh, "What?" And we're just looking at each other, and then I walked off. It was just very awkward, very anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It was some stupid shit, and I promise you, or at least I don't think I was in the wrong at all in those
Well, you
situations.
never do. Remember the whole backpack scenario that we've had like
Hey,
4 podcasts debating on?
hey, that's dumb as shit.
Well, everyone who listened to that podcast was like, "Yeah, Burrow is a fucking idiot." I gotta remember what I gotta. Here, hold on.
You guys have definitely
you
changed
go.
a lot.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
'Cause
for
what
sure.
year was that?
I remember the first time Burrow was. Well, that was 10th grade.
Oh,
The
okay.
first time I was friends with Burrow, he was like so like judging me about like everything. Like, you're not a good Catholic. Like, you sin, you're gonna go to hell. Like, and look where we are now.
Mm-hmm. Look where we are now.
Did you have any meat today?
Huh?
Did you eat any meat today?
I did, yeah.
It's that Good Friday. You bastard, you're going to hell.
I had a chicken sandwich.
If 6th grade Burrow met you,
I know, dude. I think I would both think I'm cool and I'd be really scared of myself. Because I remember thinking like,
oh, drugs.
drugs.
That's
oh,
exactly
fuck.
right. Remember when we used to do the Burrow voice? Oh my god.
Dude, that hurt my feelings so bad. That got me so depressed.
Really?
Dude, that's part of the reason I started abusing gabapentin when I was younger.
Whoa. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who the hell is gabapentin?
It's a
There's a
drug.
guy.
It's a
Oh.
it's some guy named gabapentin is
He's
fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm
They
just an
made
idiot.
fun of my voice. Come here, Gavin.
Come on here, Gabba! Bam!
I thought maybe there was like a pet of some sort, like an Oblivion character that you would like get home, be like it was like your hamster. You'd like, they're so mean to me at school, guys.
Jesus.
Why
One more
apologize?
person makes fun of me, gabapentin gets it.
I feel like you didn't say, "Hey, stop." I feel like other people were like,
I did all the time, and no
Really?
one ever listened. You know, there's one person out of that whole group of people that was nice to me most of the time. That was Nate. But sometimes he'd laugh at jokes and it would hurt my feelings too. Because like I was always the butt of every single joke. I was just like, okay.
in what grade is this?
Well, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Um,
No, I promise you, because I know exactly when everything went bad, and I was halfway through 6th grade, like the really traumatic thing that happened to me happened, and I got really depressed, and I got put on a bunch
Oh.
of medication, and then I just wasn't the same. Like I couldn't connect with people. I was really quiet, and I was really just scared of everything. The only thing
Mm.
I could really think of, like I was so depressed and scared of everything that the only thing that kept me like sane was like religion and Christianity.
Mm.
That's why I like grabbed on so tightly because I was like, if God doesn't exist and I suffered through all that for no reason, what is the point in living?
Mm.
That's the reason I was so religious is because I was like constantly in a lot of pain. I started having seizures.
I
Like
remember that. I remember you were like, I can't sleep because you would like,
yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't sleep over because I had so many seizures. I couldn't like spend the night at
Is
people's
that why you
houses.
so desperately tried to sleep over every week at like in like 11th grade with like Marcus and us?
Oh no, that's why I was homeless.
No. Your
No, no, no,
parents.
no, no, no. Do you remember when my parents had kicked me out? I was like, guys, can I was like, Mark, can I please spend the night? I never said I didn't have anywhere to stay, but the reason I didn't say that is because
I
his
think
mom's a mandated reporter.
Oh, she's a teacher?
I very distinctly remember that night because you guys were shitting on me so much, and then I was like, it was when I turned 18 that I eventually was like, oh no, it was because I was fucking kicked out at the time. I
Oh.
ended up staying at the Vernigs that night.
Oh, wait, really? I thought we dropped you off at your house.
Yeah, no, no, no. You dropped me off at my house, and I went to the Vernigs.
Really?
I didn't even. I couldn't even go inside.
So your parents kicked you out, and then we were making fun of you because we thought you just wanted to sleep over, even though we didn't invite you to sleep over. And then you didn't tell us that you got kicked out because
I
Marcus's mom would have had to snitch on your parents.
and I would have gone to foster care, and I really did.
Really?
Yeah,
I actually did not know that until just now.
yeah.
I maybe have heard that you got kicked out, but I didn't know.
It
Mm.
was some scary shit in high
So
school.
in sixth grade and seventh grade, when we were like being mean to you, was that more at the lunch table?
Oh yeah, well it was at the gym class was fun.
Yeah, I feel like because that's all I remember. I don't even
Gym
remember you
class is
sitting
the
by
only
us.
time that I felt like you were nice to me.
Well, I don't
Because
remember sixth grade. I don't remember even sitting by me us at, and I remember like
it wasn't
in
until
sixth grade. I remember sitting by you with like Liam and like
well
Carter Pekachic and those guys.
see, that wasn't the worst. Like sixth grade wasn't the worst because it started off pretty good. Sixth grade started off like I was like just a cheery middle schooler, and then something fucked me up, and then I was just really depressed and like heavily medicated, and
Really?
that's when stuff started getting really bad. It wasn't until seventh grade that like I got like very bullied. I felt like I literally like would like oh shit, you're gonna have to believe
I'll
that.
believe that. Yeah,
He would like beat me up and shit.
I don't remember any of
Do you
that.
remember you? Oh
I
shit,
remember
you
who
gotta get
that
back
is,
to it.
but I
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I
it was.
remember I
I would go home from school and I was like really sad and depressed because no one would ever hang out with me or like hit me back up, but I would just take
really.
gabapentin and go to sleep,
Mm.
which was my medication for seizures. But like, I found out if I took it, it'd make me feel like really good.
Well,
If I
that
took it and I stayed there for like
really.
20 minutes, because it very quickly puts you to sleep. But if you're able to stay up for those 20 minutes, you feel some pretty cool effects, which is kind of similar to like Xanax.
Well, that's yeah. So that was in all middle school.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Yeah. Then we became much better friends, and because you were more real, like you weren't doing that in
It,
ninth, 10th, 11th.
I
So
just wasn't depressed anymore
yeah.
because
So you were
it was halfway through sophomore year that I got off all my medications, like
yeah.
antidepressants and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, I feel actually pretty good.
Mm.
So I don't know. I mean, you could say I went off the rails from there and like started being more
Well, you
fringe.
became the Burow we know today, which is the Burow that I'm friends with.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's a
Yeah.
fact.
So we were friends in sixth grade just solely based on the fact that we both watched a regular show,
Yeah.
and then it was like kind of a shitty. I mean, we were friends in gym, but I don't even remember like lunch. So I apologize if I was bullying you.
To
all
be
I
honest
remember
with
was doing.
everybody,
Yeah, all I
like
remember was doing was the Burrow. You're just an imitation of your voice is
yeah,
all I remembered.
that was like that hurt really fucking bad
Really?
when I was younger. Yeah, well, because it didn't matter where I was, everyone would just walk up to me and be like, "Oh hi, oh hi." I
Oh,
was
I didn't
like,
know that.
"Okay." I was just so depressed in that grade. Like,
Middle school just sounds bad.
I remember.
That was when Lauren was someone who was a figment of my
Yeah.
imagination. I didn't think Lauren existed because everyone was like, Lauren Pace would be on like every like she'd for some reason be like scheduled for classes.
I would
And
be.
Yeah.
yeah, you're in my fax class,
Are you
and people were
serious?
like, "Where's Lauren?" I'm like, "She's not real. She's not real." people would be like, "Oh, remember Lauren Pace in like 5th grade? Oh yeah, I had a crush on Lauren Pace in 5th grade." I'm like, "That's not a real person. Shut the fuck up."
Oh my god.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm
Mm.
glad to know I was talked about.
She
Oh, yeah.
was like the
You were-
Mandela effect.
Yeah, exactly. She was like fucking the Loch Ness monster. I thought she was a figment of everyone's
Used to
imagination.
be, no longer.
Yeah,
Damn.
And then I popped back into existence.
yeah, exactly.
How'd you find out I was alive? How'd you find out I was a real person?
I think I had a class with you in like 10th or 9th
You're
grade or
like,
something.
what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is her?
And I was like, "Wait a minute, Lauren Pace, you're real? What the fuck?"
That's pretty funny.
Well, let's switch the subject to something more fun to talk about. I have a.
Homelessness.
Oh no, this not. I had a topic in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so this is that question I have for you guys.
Yes.
So, in the entire United States,
Yes.
what percentage of mini golf courses do you think are pirate themed?
Oh.
I'll guess 70.
70?
Whoa.
I'd say in Florida, 70% are
Okay,
pirate
yeah.
themed. I'd say in the U.S., I'd reckon 15% at least.
Oh, no,
oh.
I would say more.
Really?
What
I
the
would say
fuck?
more than 15, but less than 70.
I would say 70.
Pirate themes,
I
like-
feel like it's. Oh, actually, there's a lot of neon. There's
Like
a lot of
neon, stupid
golf.
ones.
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
Like,
'cause
like
There's,
black.
like,
I can't think of a lot of
Black
Minnesota that are pirate themed though, except for Grand Slam, I guess.
Yeah.
That's,
But, like,
that's
literally,
the
if
only
you go to
mini golf
Florida-
course I've ever been
If you go to Florida, literally every one of them is fucking. Like there's around every corner there's a pirate themed mini golf course.
Okay, yeah, now that you mention it, thinking of all the ones that I know of in Minnesota, like, I only know of one pirate theme. So maybe,
Yeah.
I would say 25. I would say 1/4.
Okay.
Shit, dude. What statistics are we looking at?
Because we talking about every
Dude,
mini
Are
golf
we
course.
talking about
Because
Hawaii and
people
Alaska,
make
too?
people make like what do you mean Hawaii and Alaska?
Like, are those included in the United
In the
States
Uni-
bracket?
Yes.
Okay.
Puerto Rico is not though.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. That
That
definitely.
totally
Ter-
ruins my
Oh,
pick.
Okay.
changes my mind.
Yeah.
70% was included that. Totally changed my mind.
But
30%.
the stupid thing is that pirates aren't even related to golf.
Yeah.
So you'd think like, oh well, duh, pirates and mini golf. But
Well,
it's like,
little do you know, actually, in the pirate, scheme of things, golf was a huge.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, did you know that pirates
Yeah.
actually invented golf?
Did you know
So-
that the pastime for pirates is actually golf usually?
Yeah.
So what they would do with their
they take their
the
glass eye. They
captives-
take their glass eye.
With
What
their
the? You
And-
just took my joke.
They take their glass eye out and then hit it with their peg leg into a bottle of
I
rum.
was right.
No,
What the fuck? You took my whole joke. What?
Fuck you.
How did you get all three of those?
It's a pirate, bro.
Yeah, they
Well,
would
well,
take their
I
captives
was
and, like,
gonna
have
say
them hold the thing on their mouth and then
Yeah.
like.
I was gonna say he had his hook arm, but replaced it with a golf club.
Yeah.
And they would just play. Fucking stole my.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's literally, and it's the mini golf. It's just like the scenery around is pirate themed. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like you hit, and then like each mini golf video game has like a pirate map. Like the golf with your friends has a pirate map, and then like
Huh.
I guess I can't really think of other mini golf video games except
Yeah.
for
how
like
many- how
golf
many
with your
mini
friends and
video
golf
games do you
it.
know of?
Do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about where does the phrase "might as well" come from? Because how the
Might as
fuck does
well.
that make any sense? Like,
It
might
does. It's a
as
very
well.
easily Googleable thing. You might as well.
Well, because like those words don't even make sense together.
All right, I
Might
feel
as
like
well.
this is just a stupid topic. I feel like that's every phrase that ever exists.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just high right now.
Yeah. Well, anyways, what were we talking about before other than pirate mini golf?
Pirate mini golf. We're talking about middle school.
I was talking about homelessness.
Okay.
In my car, because I have a story.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, here.
So the story I want to tell is the most just fucked up series of events that could have happened to me in like the span of 3 days.
This recent?
Yes, this got I got my keys and a wallet stolen at work. I already told you this. I got my keys and wallet stolen at work.
You didn't tell me that.
And then I was with one of my friends. We were driving to. I was driving to drop him off at his girlfriend's house.
Okay.
And we stopped at Quick Trip.
This
and
was,
we stopped.
So he was at my house before
Oh, yeah.
this, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta run and help out my friend, and I'll be back in 20 minutes." 20 minutes. Okay.
Because his car
He
was out
left
of
at
gas.
10 p.m. So I thought he'd be back at 10:20. Okay, now tell your story.
So he was
So-
back at what time? Like 10:20 the next day?
Well, he actually called me
4
around
a.m.
2:30 in the morning, and we actually went to bed around 5.
Wait, 10:20 p.m. he was supposed to meet?
Yeah, he was supposed
Oh,
to be
okay.
back.
So pretty much what happened was I'm picking my friend up. I'm just helping him out because we're on the couch and there's a bunch of events that I can't really talk about leading up to this.
But we
But
were
I was
gonna watch
like,
a movie.
yeah, we're gonna watch a movie. I saw something concerning on one of my friend's stories. I talked to another one of my friends, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, I can't." I was like, "Yo, is the person okay?" And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go see them tomorrow, but I can't because my car's out of gas. Can you lend me some gas money?"
Mhm.
And then can you also drive me to my girlfriend's house because I'm out of gas? I was like, "Yeah, that sounds fine to me." So I lent him $60, and I drove him to. I was gonna drive him to his girlfriend's house, but when I was going to get the money, he noticed that my tires were super low on air. So we pull
Christ.
over and we punk just all fucked up. We're pretty much blocking the car wash at Quick Trip just to get to the air machine, where I didn't realize you could have just pulled in like right beside it. So I was
Okay.
just like blocking the entrance to the whole fucking car wash just to air up my tires.
How many people need to use a fucking car wash at 10:30 p.m.?
I don't know. Well, it was left there for a while. So
Oh God.
pretty much what happened was I got out. I was like, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. He's like, okay. So he was trying to put air in my car, or air in my
Yeah.
tires. I go inside to use the bathroom. I come out and I was like, oh shit, I'm cold as shit. I need to go grab a coat. So I go to my car to grab a coat. And while I was in the car grabbing a coat, he was trying to roll down the window so he could like shut the door because all the heat was getting let out and he wanted to talk to me without the door open. And instead of rolling down the window, he locked the door. I got out and just shut the door normally. I didn't realize he just locked the door. And because I wanted the heat to be on, I just turned my key to the on setting because I didn't want to actually turn it
Yeah.
all the way on because I didn't want to leave it like idling, you know?
Yeah.
So pretty much my story is I locked my keys in my car with it on, not turned all the way on because then my driver's side wouldn't lock if it was all the way on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't off, so my battery wouldn't die. It was just in the worst possible situation
Okay.
where it's on, my keys are locked in my car,
Mm.
and then my tire fucking pops.
How'd your start pop?
So literally, I guess we had just, I don't know, we hadn't even got around to touching this one. And or no, we had got around to touching it. He started like unscrewing the cap, and then poof, just fucking blew up.
Don't you have it in your pocket?
Wherever my coat is, I literally have the shit.
Isn't she wearing it?
The thing, yeah. Oh
No.
wait, no. He has a different coat that he's wearing.
That's my old one.
Yeah.
You really have picked, by the way, you picked the worst economy to fucking decide to live in your car in
I know.
with an expensive, with a bad
With the
gas mileage.
This thing literally fucking shot off, and it hit the air machine.
We should sell this. We should sell this along. We should sell like classic podcast like knickknacks.
Yeah.
Like the
Podcast
carabiner
merch.
Yeah.
from the remember the guy?
Oh, holy shit!
I have
Do you
that
still
still.
have that?
That's in my
Oh
room.
man, I literally busted that thing. I
You
had it
busted
for
your
so
carabiner?
long. I guess it just like had a lot of friction in my pocket, where the thing unscrewed all the way
Oh,
off.
really?
Yeah. So my tire fucking pops. And then we're like, oh fuck, what? That's when I go to try and open the door. And I find out the door is locked with the key
Oh,
left in
God.
on. I was like, oh fuck, what? How did all this shit just happen? Like the night was going so well. We had literally been cuddling, about to turn on a movie. We're like, you know what? Tonight's a really fucking good night.
Yeah.
It was a relatively
the-
chill night too.
It was just such a good night.
And then
And
Burow looks at his phone and it all
yeah,
goes
I
downhill
was
from
like, you
there.
know what? I'm gonna help out a friend. Like, I think my friends need some help. And then all this fucking shit happens. And
So you
then,
didn't end up getting to
wait,
your...
wait, and then we're jumping on the car. I was trying to somehow figure out something with the sunroof. He was trying to like force a door open. I was trying to get my trunk open. So we're just trying all the handles, and a cop drives by. I'm like,
That's perfect.
fuck. Well, no, because I don't
And
have
from
my
the cop's point of
license.
view, you guys were like
We're like
commandeering the
trying to
vehicle.
fucking break into this car.
Well, I feel like they'd know that it's your guys is considering you're trying to fill up the tires in it.
Well, we already like taken the machine. We'd already taken the thing out of all my tires because my one fucking tire blew,
Okay.
and it was also just punked, fucked up. You couldn't tell it was even for the air machine because it was parked so fucked up.
Okay.
So then this officer pulls up and he slows down. He's like, is everything all right?" And I was like, oh shit, I don't have my license. I can't even prove that this is my fucking vehicle right now because someone stole that. I don't have my spare key because someone stole that as well. I was like, this is the worst situation. I was like, hey, I have my keys in my car in the on position. My car's gonna die and my tires popped. Can you help me at all? He's like, no, and drives off. I was like, fuck, dude.
Really?
What are police officers for if they can't help you with that shit?
There's no way he said no.
He did. He said, no, not really. And I said, well, do you know any tow trucks in the area? He's like, I'll look it up online. I was like, dude, my phone is in my car. Oh, Connor's phone also had 3%
yeah.
battery at the
So
time.
going from that to my point of view of this whole thing.
Also, all my belongings were locked in my car. Everything I owned was in my car at that point, all locked up. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. So my point of view, I thought he was coming back at 10:20, right? My mom is a night owl. So she makes dinner at like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "Oh yeah, we're cooking. Whatever. Will he be back in time?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, like plenty of time." Well then an hour goes
Little do
by.
you know who you're
Never
dealing
assumed
with.
that.
Yeah, and I'm like, an hour goes by, and I'm like, well, it's Daniel. Like, it takes longer, you know. I don't expect it to like be 20 minutes. And then at 12, my mom's food is like ready, and we eat without him. And I'm like, that's really weird. He should be back by now. So I try calling him, and it goes to voicemail. And I call him
Phone's
again, it
locked
goes to
in my
voicemail.
car.
Classic Burow.
Yeah, and
Well,
I'm
so
like,
so this is the thing. I didn't know her number to put onto Connor's phone because it's just in my phone.
Yeah.
Do you know who the person who does know her number is Noah, which is I was with Connor and Noah's.
So you have
his
Noah's
number.
phone number memorized, and then he has her.
No, Connor has Noah's number. Noah has her number.
Isn't that what I just said? Oh, the only thing is that Connor
Yeah.
just has Noah's number on her phone.
Yeah, and he's at 3%. He calls up Noah. He's like, "Dude, come over here now." Noah wakes up. I guess he had just been throwing up, and he pulls up. He's just like, "Oh, I don't feel
You
good."
made him drive there.
Yeah.
You couldn't explain it to him.
Well, we explained it and he drove there, but we didn't have much time because he had 3% on his phone. So we're like, no, you got to get here like now. Like Dan,
Noah?
yeah. So Noah got there, he pulled up, and then that's when we're just like, what the fuck do we do? So we called her. This is where I finally call you.
Yeah, no, I called
What
you
time
guys,
is
I
this at?
think.
Where did you go?
Well, no, because I needed Noah's phone to then call you.
Yeah, I ended up calling Noah's phone, and he picked up. And was like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
really?
no, you picked up because you were about to call me, but I called you first.
Oh, on Noah's phone?
Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, I know he's with them. Let me call his friend. And so I call them, and he picks up, and he tells me this whole spiel, and I'm like, oh my god, okay. I mean, I'm not too surprised because this stuff just happens with Dan. And then I'm like, all right, we're gonna try and like get you out. So I tell my mom about this, and she's like, oh, I know a guy. Because I guess she just knows guys.
She knows a guy who can break into cars at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, I know a guy. Google's like a locksmith's phone number.
And the best part is, the person that she's like with right now definitely could have done it, but she was like, I don't want to ask him, because
Being
they were
petty.
just like, yeah. So she's like, I know a guy, and she called him, and he was like, I guess told her like, I'll be ready like right now, and she's like, okay. So we get in the car.
Just ready to break into a car at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Someone calls,
yeah.
hey, can you bust into a car for me? He's like, hell yeah, on the job right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we drive over there. This guy hops in the car.
By the way, the whole time she can't open the doors because her mom's minivan's
Her
doors will
mom's
fall
car
off.
doors are broken. So I had to like climb in the back. It was this huge mess. And this guy comes in, and I've never met him before. My mom is hardcore flirting with him.
Okay.
And I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird. Later, I find out that this guy has a wife who's in prison,
Oh
has
my
a
fucking
girlfriend
God.
on the
Who
side
he's living with.
who he's living with, has a side person whom my mom picked him up from their house,
Okay.
and my mom.
So does the guy? Okay.
Yo,
So-
he's just like
I don't know where my mom
the
fits in with all
fucking
this,
dude
but
from the 60s,
The dude from the
dude from the
60s.
60s.
cult man.
Cult man.
David Koresh.
No. God, that joke was stupid. Anyway, let's continue.
My joke?
No, my joke.
Oh. I was gonna say, I'm answering your fucking stupid thing.
Oh,
Yeah, your joke sucks, Lucas. Let's move on.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, it's the guy from the 60s. I'm like, David Koresh? No, you fucking idiots. The other cult guy that has nothing to do with this story. Anyways.
Yeah, so then we meet up with you,
Mm-hmm.
try unlocking your car. That was a huge mess. It
Well,
didn't work.
so first, the Vernings go back to their house. They're tired as shit. He ended up dropping Connor off at his girlfriend's house. I never even did what I was there to do, which was just to drive him to his girlfriend's house. We didn't even get to that shit. What ended up happening was I got locked out of my car. All that shit happened. Lauren pulls up with her mom with some random dude I've never seen before. And then he just starts like shoving shit in my window. And then he's like, "Do you mind if I break your window?" I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude.
I could have done that fucking 20 minutes ago,
I
dipshit.
know. I know. I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, most insurances have like a thing where if someone breaks into your window, they'll pay for it."
So you're admitting to insurance fraud on the podcast?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
He was telling me to break my window so I could do that. I was like, "Shit, no, I'm not gonna do that." And then she's like, "Well, I don't have many other options. Do you have a fucking doorstop?" I was like, "What?"
Like the triangle?
Yeah, because I guess you had to hammer it into this like plastic thing around my car, and you hammer that in, and you can stick a tool in and like hit the unlock with it.
What the fuck are all these weird contraptions? So you guys could just get like a fucking coat hanger and then fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. We'll get to that one later. So
How long is the story,
I had to
bro?
go
You've
to a
been telling the
bunch of
story for like 20
businesses.
minutes.
I know we had to go to a bunch. It's almost done. We had to go
Okay.
to a shit ton of businesses and be like, "Hey, do you guys have door stops?" They're like, "For what?" We're like, "Well, I need to unlock my car." They're like, "Oh, we're not liable." So I just ended up saying to stop doors, and they're like, "Nope." It's like, what? Can we just like borrow your doorstop? So I ended up going to my workplace and going in there, and the guy wouldn't let me take a doorstop. I ended up going to the back anyway and stealing a doorstop. I returned it. I returned it.
Okay.
And then the guy couldn't even use it. He's like, "Oh, I'm out of here." Takes off. We're like, "What the fuck?" So
This
we go
guy's
back to
useless.
her house. Yeah, we go back to her house, and it's like 4 a.m. We're like, "Fuck." We called the locksmithing company, and they're like, "Yeah, 24 hours." And no, they're not
Okay.
24 hours. They opened at 9, was it? Or is it 7?
No idea.
I don't know. So we're like, "Oh, we have like 3 hours to sleep." So we went to sleep and woke up to her mom's guy friend calling. He's like, "I'm in your car driving back." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I jump started it. I put on your spare tire." I was like, "I didn't even know I had a spare tire."
You didn't know
And
yet? Every car has a fucking spare tire.
I didn't know that.
What the
And
fuck?
he drove back with it, and I gave him $100, and that was that. And that was just my fucking car catastrophe that ended super anticlimactic.
So where is the window or the coat hanger part of the story?
He literally just went in with a coat hanger, like somehow
So
went in and hit the unlock with a coat
let me give the TLDR version of the story that I just heard.
Yes.
So basically, you interrupted your night with your girlfriend to go do some other random task, and then you had to have some other guy call some other guy, and instead of just calling him and having him call someone else, you had him drive there just so you could use his phone to call someone who called him anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So then gets her mom who calls some guy who after all this who's gonna have you break into your thing, and then you have to go to multiple different places to find a doorstop that didn't even work. You stole a doorstop that didn't even work. Then you went to an insurance company, or when you went to a you called the locksmith or whatever didn't work. You went to
Yeah.
a store to buy whatever didn't work. All to do something that if you would have just Googled or called, like did the first Google search, how do I get into my car, or just asked me, I would have told you the first thing, do you have a coat hanger? And that was the first thing.
How was I supposed to know
That
that
is
shit?
everyone knows that. If
Who
my dad,
knows that?
everyone
The
knows
reason
that.
why
Everyone knows that.
the reason why the coat hanger wouldn't have worked in the beginning was because his window wasn't open like at all.
Well,
And
Yeah,
we
that's why you
needed
needed a small coat hanger to squeeze through the
well,
little
but
rubber thing.
I had one of the things he was complaining about and why he needed that doorstop is I guess my build my model has a safety like shield that you have to hammer through.
But you didn't need to because you did it with a coat hanger.
Oh, I guess he had a tool to hammer through it and then put a coat hanger in.
Okay.
So he still had to get that protective shielding off.
Do you think that the quick trip people at some point have to like help, considering you're blocking their car
I went
wash?
in there and I was like, "I used to work for you guys. Please don't tow my vehicle. Like, please give me like 24 hours. I'll get it out of here. Like, I will call my own tow truck."
Yeah.
And they're just assholes to me for no reason. All the people in there were so unhelpful. It's like, "Guys, can you please just give me a doorstop? Like, I just need this thing to get into my car. So all my possessions are in there. Everything I own. Can you please just like let me? I know where the doorstop is in the back." They're like, "No, was like, what?
I feel like
No.
no, I believe you, but I feel like that's shitty because I feel like if I was working there, I would have been like, yeah, if some crazy looking guy like you comes in and asks for a fucking 2 cent doorstop, I'd have been like, yeah, sure, you can have this fucking triangle.
It was the dumbest shit.
Well,
It
here's your
was.
thing, Brock. I've been
Oh,
playing with
thank
it.
you. It was stupid, and that sucked. But living in my car nowadays is pretty nice because I kind of set everything up all nice. Where I bought a car I could fit a mattress in, and I worked at a hotel just specifically because I was like, if I'm ever homeless, I can still eat breakfast there, and I can always shower in the pool area because they'd let me swim. So I
Okay.
thought all that shit through, so I get free breakfast,
So you're doing all
a
this
pool.
so you could, if you wanted to, not be homeless. But you're choosing to be.
Yeah, it's lit.
Really?
And also, like, I'm making enough money where I'm saving up for like our apartment and stuff, and I'm saving like for the future. I'm just saving a lot of money, and I can also just like go wherever I want. I can sleep wherever I want. It's pretty great.
Well, kind of.
And it's also better than living with my parents by far.
Fair enough.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but right now it's too cold.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, don't you have to turn your heat on in your car to during
I
the night?
mean, there are a few nights where I didn't need to do that, and
Do you have a solid blanket?
yeah, I do. I
Okay.
also have like my fuzzy bomber hat that I sleep in sometimes.
Fuzzy bomber hat?
Yeah,
Where's his jacket? It's that
Oh,
thing. Oh wait, no, you have a different hat.
yeah. I have my it's my orange one. It's my neon orange, like fuzzy furry hat. You know what I'm talking about?
no.
Oh,
I can Google it.
okay. That's sometimes I sleep in that. I usually sleep in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, because it's cold as fuck, and it's super comfortable. It's a more comfortable bed than like at Lauren's or at the couches at the Vernig's or anything my parents had.
Really?
So it's very comfortable. It's super cozy. The only problem is just people driving by with their headlights on sometimes wakes me up because it just shines.
That's why you
right in
need
my car.
curtains.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Curtains in a fucking. Have you thought about buying an RV, bro?
I have, yeah. We've thought about
Is
buying
that
an
step
RV.
number two?
I mean, we have a lease for an apartment for like a year, so
Yes, but after that,
yeah, yeah. We have no clue. What?
Oh yeah, we get the car, move from a house to a car to an apartment to an RV. You're literally gonna be muscle man.
I fucking love Muscle Man.
Uh,
Rate the characters from regular show.
rate them.
Yes. Who's the best?
I don't know who the
Lauren, have
worst
you
would
seen the
be.
show?
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't
Like,
know if I know the
who's the
characters well
worst
enough.
character in regular show? High Five Ghost
I like.
Yeah,
Oh, I
probably
was just gonna say.
of the core group,
Mm.
I guess.
or Pops, I guess.
You don't like Pops?
Mordecai.
Pops is one of my favorite characters because like he always says the funny shit. Pops and
Rigby is kind of a
Skips.
dick. Rigby actually causes all the problems in every episode
I kind of
That's
like
true.
Rigby more than I like
because
Mordecai.
Rigby is you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Problems just come around you when you
Well,
are
Mordecai is
exist.
just like depressed as hell all the time. He's just a sad boy,
Yeah,
and he's also a simp.
yeah, he is the world's biggest simp.
So I don't know. I'm not Team Mordecai. I used to be more of a Mordecai. Now I'm more of a Rigby. Do you agree?
I definitely agree with that.
Who'd you say you are?
Huh? Between me and you, I'm more of a Mordecai.
That's true.
If we just sit here like, dude, that's stupid. You can't just live in an RV.
Dude, when I was living
If you
in
think about it, you used to be
California,
a Mordecai when you, dude, I'm gonna buy a Nintendo Switch for Margaret.
world's biggest simp right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. He was gonna say you rival Mordecai as the world's biggest simp after you're going in debt. You're homeless for how much money you spend on gifts for your girlfriend.
Like, oh shit, her birthday's coming up. Fuck.
Hey, he did move
I'm
back
gonna
to
have to
for
cut
this
that, but
person.
That is true. I did move back to hang with you.
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. We're almost at 2 years. We're coming up on it
That's crazy.
in
Mhm.
June.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's almost like a year since graduation. That's crazy.
That's really weird to think
That's
about.
fucked.
I'm kind of excited. Like I feel like I'm finally kind of getting into the stuff I want to do. Like her and I making this film, really getting
All right.
back to the basics of our established relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really started hanging out during the Decades Project, and
And we made that movie
Oh.
club together.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like that's what started all of it.
That's
Yeah.
true. We made a club to watch movies together. The
Yeah.
first movie we saw was Sonic the Hedgehog 1
Yes.
and Burow
And
flaked. And as all life is a circle, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Burow flakes again.
Mhm.
And I
Did
went to
they?
see it with just Danny and Ellie.
And now that we're dating, I've pretty much forced her
Yep,
to
and now
flake.
Lauren is flaking with him.
Yeah.
Oh, look how things have wrapped themselves up in a nice little bow. Because yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
Decades
great.
Project just a couple months after that was after Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Wait.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
Decades
yeah,
Project
yeah,
was
yeah.
like at COVID,
100%.
Yeah.
and Sonic was before.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, that's what started it all. That's how I got your number.
Yep, yep, that's true.
That's
That
how.
is true.
That's how we like all like planned to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Was that before I told you I kind of had a crush on her? When did I even tell you that? I think I
I
remember talking to
don't
Carter
know.
Olson first.
You probably did. I don't remember. I think during the Decades Project you were talking about. I remember when you said you had asked her out. I remember where I was when you told me that. I was at
You know where you were?
Carl Warner told you.
no, I was no. Carl Warren didn't tell me shit.
Oh, Carl Warner hit up Maddie. He somehow found out like
No, it's
ASAP.
because I think I might have. Yeah, you guys are like mad
Oh.
at me because I didn't know you were keeping it a secret, and so
I
I think I
wasn't
might.
keeping it a
I
secret.
think I might have told like Carl or something in an off conversation. Then he tells Franzmeyer, and then of course Franzmeyer gets to everyone. Uh,
Yeah. Hey, she was the one who wanted to keep it a secret. I didn't care.
wow.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
most
sorry.
like most things in my life, it's just kind of public.
Yeah.
She wants to keep it a secret. She's still getting. She's just shows up to school with like fucking like all this jewelry and shit. Like she's fucking getting all this money out of nowhere. Where are you getting that from? No one.
No
Meanwhile,
one.
Burrow. I had to sell my kidney to buy her the Switch.
I'm gonna cut off body parts and sell it on the black market.
Oh my god.
Um,
Wow. What
yeah.
a crazy journey life has been.
Yes.
You guys all have all
It's
this, and
been pretty
I
goofy.
just had a Spanish test. What is this? Oh, that story didn't make any sense.
What story?
The story that Danny and Ellie were telling on the last podcast episode, it actually sounded really sus that I had to cut it out.
Why?
Because, well, I don't really want to get into it, but basically they were talking about we're talking about boxing people, and then like we're talking about who Ellie. Okay, by the way, this is a topic that I talk about all the time on the podcast,
Mhm.
and it's if you could box someone from our graduating class, who do you think you have the most fair match against? And so a couple weeks ago, I said
Whoa.
Danny Rowan, and then Danny Rowan is on the podcast, and then we kind of discussed that. We're talking about someone who Ellie could box, and then we said that Ellie doesn't have the fight in her, and neither do me and Danny. That's why we're a good match.
Huh.
It's because I feel like you have some sort of psycho in you, Dan, that you could fight the shit out of someone. You know what I mean?
I did fight the shit out of a dog one time.
Yeah. Because I feel like me and you, well, you're taller than me, right?
Yeah, when I was assaulted by the pit bull.
Oh.
You're 6 foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you I feel like are not only probably slightly stronger than me, but you also have the fucking the not to be like a dick or anything, but you have the crackhead energy in you.
That's fair enough. I also was in karate.
That is true.
Yeah. He could.
I was a
I
black
just don't
belt.
know who would be your match. You know.
Carter Olson.
Carter,
Actually,
is
I
actually a
did
fair
kind of
match.
see that.
Because Carter,
We're both tall as fuck, and we both have a little bit of experience. He has experience with
Wow.
boxing. I have experience with karate.
yeah.
And we both are.
I feel like
about the
Carter
same
also's got
height.
the fight in him.
Yeah, he has a fight.
I've
in
seen
him.
him fight
I've seen-
Sandquist, who you'd think he would lose against because Carter's a twig, but he fucking just he's beaten Sandquist 3 times in a row. So
Wow.
yeah,
Did he knock him out?
no.
Oh shit. Just gives him a concussion.
Yeah. So then
Shit.
basically, I think it was like the story was like Ellie's like, oh yeah, I punched you that one time, remember? And they tell the story that didn't make any sense because like Danny told it and he told it wrong. But then I had to cut it out, so it made it sound like it was some like serious story. So I tried to make it funny with that little edit there, with the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music. But
That's pretty funny.
so who do you think your match is?
I have no idea.
I think you have a pretty even shot against Carl Warner.
Carl.
Oh shit.
Carl.
Lauren,
Me?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait.
Why? I want to know like.
That
the
was just, it was just a
reason.
joke.
Oh.
Because he was joking that you could beat his ass.
I feel like Carl is he like the strength advantage that he might have, like his natural like simp nature, like Carl would like that brings him down to her. Like any strength advantage he might have over you, like just physical advantage, like instantly is destroyed by the fact that he's
Knock her
like,
off.
no, I don't, I wouldn't. He'd be like, oh, I don't want to hit a girl, and then you just be like, bah, 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 and then Carl would be like, oh shit, and then by the time he realizes that it's a real fight, it's too late.
Mm.
Yeah, some shit like that. I feel like.
Because Carl's also probably what? How much taller than you? Like probably like a foot taller, right? How tall are you?
How tall is Carl?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3¾".
That's on the internet.
Oh no, yeah, Carl's like 6 feet tall. Or no, no, he's not.
What?
Wait, 6 inches taller than you is what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Man,
Any excuse I can to make fun of Carl, I'll take it.
so you actually think Danny would be your favorite sweat?
That's just who I said. I don't know who.
Gotcha.
If I did the math, probably not.
Huh.
Right now, probably, but once he starts working out again, probably not. But if I had time to train,
who was it
possibly.
who actually fucking punched me one time? Oh, Carter. It was Carter Olson who actually punched me one time. One time we were
Who's meant to
wrestling,
be?
and he actually Oh,
We need to do a boxing card on the Loudmouth channel.
Oh my lord, that
We'll just have an underground boxing ring going on.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Club.
Loudmouth channel film festival, and Burow
Yeah,
can release
yeah.
his
You know,
movie.
I was thinking about this one time. My friend Dylan. I'm gonna call out Dylan on this podcast.
This is gonna be the last story.
It's
We're
not-
at hour 22
it's
or hour
not-
34.
Holy shit. He got super drunk one time,
Okay.
and we were in his room, and I don't know why the fuck I did this. Oh yeah, I had a giant wrap of trash. What are they? Trash liners? They just put in trash cans. Whatever they're called, trash bags. I had a giant roll of trash bags from work that I had in my pocket because it's just when you're a housekeeper, it's just useful to have those things in your pocket. I took
Out
it
in
home.
California?
Yeah. So what I decided to do is I decided to blow up every single one of them and just covered Dylan and Ty's room in fucking trash bags. And Ty came in. He was laughing his ass off. He thought it was funny. He jumped on his bed and he popped him.
Yeah.
And then Dylan was like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. He starts like joke punching me, but this guy's drunk as fuck. So he just punches me really fucking hard. And the head's like, oh fuck, what the hell? He's like, ha 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 ha, bang, bang, bang.
You're so fucking funny, Burow!
He was actually like beating my ass. He's like, oh. I was like, oh fuck. And then I punched him in the face, like, oh.
He's like the Green
Like,
Goblin.
he wasn't even fucking like feeling it. It was like he didn't even realize he was really hurting me.
Jeez.
So I punched him in the head and I punched him in the collarbone. That kind of like knocked him back. And then my friend Ty sprinted, ran, and tried to tackle me, smashed against the wall, and fell beside the bed and got knocked out, bro.
So did you dent the wall?
He did, yeah.
So this is in your regular show house?
Yeah.
I think he wants me to put the hurt on him. This is literally episode 1 of regular show.
Oh, wait, shit. I think they put up a poster. over the fucking thing.
Shawshank
Holy shit.
Redemption.
No, regular show.
That is regular
In
show.
the first episode, they put a fucking poster over the smash.
Wait, whose room was it in?
That was Dylan and Ty's, but it was
Oh.
Dylan and Ty's old room.
So did they have to pay for that then?
They did,
They did.
yeah.
I thought they didn't find out because they put a poster over it.
Well, no, because you have to take all your shit down
Oh.
when you move in.
Did they happen to find a magic keyboard later that day?
No, never did.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, that was just crazy as fuck. And I always fucking yell
Go
at-
away, Phil. It's time for you to go away.
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
Well.
That was the episode.
Yeah. Of the podcast?
Very nice.
Yeah. Very nice episode.
Pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Sorry for bullying you in 6th grade. I was trying to be like a friendly, like a little. Oh my guys! I didn't know that it spiraled into something
Hey,
beyond
we
me.
were just kids.
Yeah.
Just kids.
I know. I said earlier in the episode, people who say middle school doesn't count, they're just bullies in middle school or something along the line.
People who say, "Oh, we're just kids back then," were
Yeah.
bullies.
Yeah.
That was the reason I referenced this. Oh, we're just kids.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't even exist.
Yeah, no, that's what when Lauren was a
She
figment of
spawned
in
freshman year.
our
I
imagination.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
And
she spawned.
she spawned.
She's like the character
one of
that
those
they.
creepers.
She's like the. What? Like in
Where's
Minecraft?
Minecraft?
Okay. Okay, I guess.
I thought you were talking about like Phil, like creepers.
Oh, okay.
Just like creepers.
She's like the
that's fine.
character that's mentioned in the first act of the book that's been gone the entire time, and then they like finally make an
Yeah.
appearance in like Act 2. You're like,
Yes.
oh my god.
Oh,
It's Lauren
shit,
Pace.
Lauren Pace.
And the person that like they killed off in the very beginning, and then everyone was like, "No, we actually like that character."
In the
They brought her back.
in
They
the prologue, Lauren
Yeah.
Pace like and then they vanished.
Yeah.